On July 23, 2025, the Phayao Provincial Public Relations Office reported that this morning, flooding occurred in several areas of Phayao Province due to continuous rain since last night. In Chiang Kham District in particular, water inundated the bridge arch and the road surface. In front of Phayao Hospital, officials were forced to use rubber sheeting and sandbags to contain the water. The water overflowed onto the road surface, making it difficult for small vehicles to pass. At the Ban Pluak Bridge Arch, Tambon Chedi Kham, Amphoe Chiang Kham, the Huai Sak River, and the Yuan River meet. The water level rose to the bridge arch and the road surface, making it impossible for small vehicles to pass. Officials installed flood warning signs in the area and immediately evacuated vehicles from the area. Small vehicles were prohibited from passing due to the strong and swift currents. The vast amount of water flowing from the mountains caused flash floods to overflow into villages, buildings, and homes, resulting in flooding. The strong currents swept away everything in their path. Residents in Ban Kao Ngao, Tambon Ngim, and Tambon in Pong District all fled for their lives. In Tambon Ban Pin, Dok Kham Tai District, more than 200 homes were flooded. The rushing waters flooded the roads, making it impossible for small cars to pass on the Ban Pin-Nong Lom Road. The water level in the Lao River in Ban Nam Lao, Tambon Mae Lao, Amphoe Chiang Kham, as of 2 a.m., was 199.00 millimeters and continues to rise. The affected subdistricts are Mae Lao, Fai Kwang, Wiang, and Yuan. The water level in the Yuan River in Ban Pang Tham, village number 9, Rom Yen Sub-district, has risen rapidly, and the area is still experiencing continuous rain. The sub-districts affected are Rom Yen Sub-district, Chiang Kham Sub-district, and Yuan Sub-district. Several areas have flooded roads. The most critical point is Ban Pang Poi, Mae Lao Sub-district, Pong District, Chiang Mai Province, with accumulated rainfall of 136 millimeters in the last 24 hours and 141.5 millimeters in the last 48 hours. In Chiang Rai Province, residents and patients were affected by heavy rains. As a result, water flowed from the highlands along the river, overflowing into homes and farmland, especially in the hard-hit Thoang district. Small vehicles were unable to pass through, while large vehicles had to exercise caution. The flood crisis has reached Thoang Hospital, which has been forced to suspend services for general patients and is only providing emergency care. As for patients in the hospital, this resulted in a critical level warning being issued and residents of Ban Sandoi and AK and Ban Wing Ray, as well as surrounding areas, advised to evacuate to safe places such as temples, schools, or Ban Pang Poi Town Hall. Meanwhile, in Ban Mae Tao Din, Huai Kao Subdistrict, Mayon District, Chiang Mai Province, accumulated rainfall in the past 24 hours reached 93 millimeters, causing the water level to reach 9.40 meters, a level that requires close monitoring. The areas encompassing Ban Pang Champi, Ban Pang Tham, and Ban Pang Kong have been identified as being at risk of flash flooding. Although Phayao Province has not received significant rainfall, at the Ban Kao Ngao water measuring station in Pong Subdistrict, Pong District, only 0.5 millimeters of rainfall accumulated in the past 24 hours, leaving the water level at 3.20 meters, which is considered a warning level. Local governments have issued notices warning the public to prepare for evacuation, naming safe areas such as temples, schools, and city halls. The Center for Disaster Prevention and Mitigation has reminded residents in at-risk areas to closely monitor the situation from government agencies, prepare necessary equipment in case of evacuation, and check pre-prepared evacuation routes. The Disaster Prevention and Mitigation Office and the provincial government have issued warnings for the public to be aware of flash floods, forest runoff, and landslides on July 23 to 24, 2025, especially in low-lying areas and hillsides in Chun District, Phayao District, Mae Chai District, Phayao District, and Wiang Phayao District. Please move your belongings to higher ground, be mindful of vulnerable groups such as the elderly and bedridden patients, and closely follow updates from local government agencies. The Phayao City government has urged residents whose homes are located along rivers, especially the Mae Tam River, to closely monitor water levels and prepare to move their belongings to higher ground, including checking the electrical systems in their homes and lifting electrical appliances above the water level. High-risk areas that have been repeatedly affected include Ban La, Ban Chai from Wiang, Ban Gun, Ban Pa Date, and Yuan districts. Riverbanks have overflowed, flooding roads in some areas. In Ong Thong District, villages along the Ing River have overflowed. Therefore, the district has instructed all villages and local government officials to closely monitor the situation and prepare personnel and equipment. All local government officials have established incident command centers. The current situation is characterized by continued heavy rain, especially in Chiang Kham District, including the Lao watershed, Mae Lao District, Fai Kwang District, Wiang District, Yuan District, Yuan River, Rom Yen District, Chiang Kham District, Lu Yuan District, and Ong Thong District. In addition, in two districts in Pong District, Ngim District and Pha Chong Noi District, the Ing River has overflowed, flooding roads and homes in low-lying areas. Today, July 23, 2025, Mr. Surya Juangroanggroangkit, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Transport, revealed that Tropical Storm Wipha, currently bearing down on Thailand, is causing heavy rain, strong winds, flash floods, forest overflows, and the risk of landslides in many areas. Therefore, he has ordered all agencies within the Ministry of Transport to implement stringent measures to provide special attention to affected communities, prioritizing safety and efficiency in providing assistance. We have installed warning signs, signs suggesting alternative routes, and officers will be stationed 24/7 at vulnerable points, especially on major roads and mountain passes in Nan Phayao, Chiang Rai Phray, and Lampong provinces that are at risk of landslides. We are also monitoring flooding in low-lying areas and on important highways. We have prepared heavy equipment such as backhoes, trucks, and water pumps to immediately respond to emergencies, while coordinating with local agencies and the Department of Disaster Prevention and Mitigation (DDPM) to monitor the situation and warn road users. We have tasked the State Railway of Thailand (SRT) with preventing flooding on the railway system by improving drainage systems, dredging waterways, deploying officers to survey vulnerable areas, and preparing equipment to measure rainfall, especially in areas prone to flooding. The SRT is inspecting tracks, trains, signals, and automatic barriers to ensure they are ready for use, providing spare locomotive staff, conducting emergency response training, and arranging waiting areas for passengers. We are also urging drivers to exercise caution at level crossings and underpasses.